All right. To respond to the OG debate about this house would ban all productions and consumptions of meat. So we are living in a world that is inhabited with diverse type of human that had different needs in terms of nutrition and on what they can consume in order to sustain their life, right? So the idea of banning all the productions and consuming the productions house, i.e. slaughterhouse, and consuming meat isn't going to be the best narrative to be applied for us human being. Reasoning behind this will be explained in my arguments later on. So first, our stance is clear that the productions of meat is reasonable for us humans to consume. And why we shouldn't banning all the meat producing house, because in this status quo right now, it is already progressing enough, because the slaughterhouse that has been killing animal in inhuman ways are already banned. Moreover, the slaughterhouse has been killing the animals in the fastest way and painless way that these animals couldn't even feel the pain. So some rebuttals before going into my arguments. So 2 points that the opening government give in this debate is that the producing house and consuming meat is immoral, and it has the effect on areas such as environment, health, and culture. So they said that killing and eating animal is immoral, because we need to kill these farm animals so that we could consume their meat, and giving the idea of uh, dictating that animal's life, right? And we should not even giving any distinctions between hurting human and animal in in the very first place. And it wasn't really the case under our proposals. If you are thinking that all of the animals around the world are being raised and killed in inhuman ways just for their life to serve us as consumptions, it wasn't all the case, because there are still a lot of it wasn't really the case, because there are still a lot of slaughterhouse that's still following the proper procedures on raising the farm animal, and then later killing those animals in the fastest and painless way they could feel. So first argument is that why banning all the productions, i.e. slaughterhouse, is going to harm the sustainability of humans' life. So first reasoning behind this is that it could narrowing the sustainability and living quality for humans to live. Because if we banning all the productions house, then it means it could lead to that slaughterhouse are being closed for sure. And the workers that work on that specific slaughterhouse are losing their job, right? And maybe in some cases, it is hard for those people to find another job that is suitable for them to work on. And second reason is that the demand of meat is higher than plant-based diets. Well, there is no doubt that the existence of alternatives are fastly available for humans to consume, but the nutrients that we could get from fresh meat are sometimes are different, and sometimes couldn't be replaced by plant-based diets. Um, because plant-based diets really isn't having the same capabilities of giving nutrients to human bodies. And also the third reasoning behind this is that, and the consumptions of meat is related to culture itself, has been around for a long time, and happen in different places almost around the world. Like even in certain religions, they legalize the consumptions of meat in their teachings. And because changing beliefs and culture couldn't be done easily and couldn't be done overnight, because it has been around since the very beginning of the time, and it is what they believe was right. And my second argument is that consuming meat is justified for human life. So first reasoning behind this is that there's a unique characteristic of meat and our desire to consume meat, right? Like consuming alcohol or smoking, but those two are harmful in somewhat ways for our body, for our human body. But with meat in our plate, even could give us the nutrients that we need and fulfilling our desire as human to consume something, right? And by consuming meat, there will not be a case about human or getting obesity because consuming meat excessively. And reasoning behind that is that because these people are certainly having the sanity and fully self-control on consuming meat in healthy portions in their life. And also producing meat isn't really going to harm the environment itself because the segmentation sectors for farmlands and any other fields of human constructions had been already planned flawlessly by the government. Like in an example that maybe a couple hectares of fields are open to build farmlands that could sustain the demand of human consumption's needs, i.e. those, namely those farm animals, and even better, these farms could apply the green technology to lessen the carbon that they emit to atmosphere, so that these farms are categorized as eco-friendly. Thus, same thing could be applied for slaughterhouse. They could use machines that kills these animals in flawless ways available. So in opposition's team, the idea of why consuming meat is safe and the problem that producing house could cause are well answered. So very proud to oppose.